All right, so here's the former UFC light heavyweight champion, the Czech Republic's Jiri Prochazka. Never know what haircut he's going to be bringing. I kind of miss the big, long lettuce. I don't know.
Yeah, I love the ponytail. But Jiri Prochazka, for a long time, was considered one of those guys that could have an impact in the UFC. It took him a while to get here. But once he got here, it was all systems go, and he made a beeline towards becoming the light heavyweight champion. He has all the skills needed to be at the top of the sport, and tonight he steps in the octagon once again, trying to get his hand raised.
Prochazka first became the champion June of 2022, then had a devastating shoulder injury, and a lot of fans worldwide wanting to see how he responds as he gets back on the proving ground tonight. Stepped into the octagon. This time he wants to leave with that championship belt. Doubt him now, folks. Doubt him now. The undisputed UFC middleweight champion, Dricus du Plessis. And even though, of course, he wanted to beat Israel Adesanya for the title, it ended up being Sean Strickland. This man's the best in the world, and he has had knockers and doubters every step of the way. They knocked his cardio, they knocked his grappling. The man can fight. The man's a born fighter, as are a lot of individuals who grow up in South Africa. And now that he's the champion, in theory, he's 20 to 30% better. We'll see if the incumbent can get dethroned here tonight. Gives way to the action here. Both fighters have now touched down on the canvas, and we are ready to go from the Mecca, Madison Square Garden, here in New York, New York. Our tale of the tape for this middleweight championship fight. To get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. For the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Jiri Prochazka. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Dricus still not to Plessis.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
Well, there have been a lot of seminal UFC moments inside the world's most famous arena, and we are back in Madison Square Garden tonight. Should be a good.
Who gets that shining moment in the world's greatest arena? I experienced it. I know how it feels to walk out of that octagon at MSG with a championship. Will you get that moment tonight?
Oh, beautiful jab by him there, really taking advantage of what is an obvious edge and reach. Prochazka gets tattooed by that straight punch.
Oh, big right hand.
Well, you can spot that wide base, that stance of Jiri Prochazka from a mile away. His opponent didn't see that right hand coming.
Yeah, that right hand is tremendous from Jiri Prochazka. But that right hand starts with that wide base, with his ability to draw your mistake, and then he always capitalizes on it.
Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by Prochazka. So more output, at least in the early going.
That's how you control the fight. Keep fighting behind the jab.
And a nice left hand there on the inside. Whiffs on the straight right hand. Oh, how good is that elbow? Shades of my man Kenny Florian landing that thing in tight, and we'll see if he goes back to the well with it later in the fight.
When you're chest to chest, you got to be a bit creative, and throwing elbows like that one will allow for you to get in the lead in the fight.
Prochazka's able to switch his stance here. We'll see how the defense responds. Trying to hammer that lead leg. Plessis' nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Nice punch there by Prochazka. Midway through round one. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Oh, beautifully timed with the Superman punch. Oh, that is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Man, has his chin been tested early.
Oh!
Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. Patented front kick there by Prochazka. Just over 2 minutes to go. Oh, big left hand.
Oh, that right hand barely missed there.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taken to this cut. Easier said than done, though.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Prochazka, huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Uppercut lands for him.
Oh!
So under a minute to go here in what has been a competitive and action-packed first round. Plessis' dive starting to close up. Got to get that end swell on it between rounds if we get there. How good is this? Both men going for the finish.
He has to evade, stay at space.
Oh, big left. Rips the body there.
Oh, nice little right hook there.
20 seconds left. Beautifully timed and place kick there by Prochazka. Well, that eye area is getting bloodier with every passing strike.
It's like a... He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement. Perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight.
Outstanding back and forth first round. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, back to the stool, and he is officially swole, and I'm not talking about muscles. He is swollen up top.
I mean, he looks bad. It's because he was too stationary. He was on the receiving end of too many big shots. He was beat up. He was battered. He was bruised. And look at all the swelling. It shows that he has taken far too many.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Oh, really making good use of his reach advantage as he lands the straight punch there.
Beautiful jab lands. That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad. Oh, nice knee.
Watch for him to set up that hook again now. Plessis' kick blocked.
That's a big strike right there.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
Oh, man.
Oh, he's got a guillotine here. Oh, it's getting very, very deep. He's got to start throwing now.
Oh, postures up and lands a huge head strike there. Nicely done. Well, he's got his back now. All right, so he lands again, just like we saw in the last round, realizing a lot of success with his Muay Thai guillotine.
You know, why change it? It's working, and it's working from the very start of the fight. The moment this fight started, you saw the advantage that we predicted was there. He started to take advantage of it early, and now he's continuing to build on that. This kickboxer looks amazing tonight.
You need to work on his position.
Making all these shots count. Well, we told you off the top of the broadcast he could do it all, but his guillotine attempt now looks as though he's got the neck. That guillotine is tight. Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
Well, the fighter's going to have to address this offense coming his way. He's getting really bloody around that eye.
Yeah, now it's just become a big target because his opponent is just seeing the blood and he's just going after it. He has got to move his head before the strike starts coming in his direction. All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Just over 2 minutes to go in the round. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. And busy as he looks to improve position here. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
Great defense by this fighter.
I need you to use that wrist control.
Plessis in half guard. All right, well, that blow is fauceting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that look, that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moving so you're not taking too much damage to that cut. Now he's going full mount.
Heavy on top and work those elbows.
Look at that. Recognize he was about to lose position.
All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. All right, crowd absolutely loving it as the fighters, however, like that, I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beat Street right now.
Hurt it again. All right, same bat time. Oh, that's it!
Oh my God!
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. With that, we now go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 38 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout and still